Grabe. 10 years. Sino ba naman mag-aakala, diba? What started out with a monoblock chair, isang naghihingalong hand-me-down dual-core laptop with a whopping 2 gigs of RAM, a lamp na napanalunan sa office raffle, and a reused childhood desk placed in a corner of a shared room with my kuya, would turn into a full decade of design practice.
Well, definitely not me.
Pero syempre, God always has a plan for us. I guess, ito yung para sa akin. And now, here I am, nagpapaka-senti. Kunyaring nag-aayos ng table para meron akong background video habang may dramatic voiceover while reminiscing about not just the 10 years of M Design Studio, but also the years prior. You see, I have been licensed since 2009. That's 17 years of doing the same thing every day.
I wanted to celebrate this milestone with a party, kaso naalala ko 30 na nga pala ako. Actually, almost 40. So, wala na akong social energy tulad ng dati. So, in other words, ayokong gumastos. So, sabi ko, gawa na lang ako ng video. Baka mag-viral pa tapos kumita pa ako. Joke lang.
Well, I don't have the exact number. I have completed between 50 to 60 projects since I started out. Ang daming special core memory projects and I browsed through all of them before I decided to make this video. So, ayun. I was figuring out what projects to revisit and show you guys. I really wanted it to be significant. I considered my largest projects and even the most expensive ones, but somehow, I ended up choosing
This. I know. It looks like...
This was literally my first try on 3D modeling and V-Ray. It was my practicum project in 2009 and it was my final major requirement after thesis for me to graduate college.
So kahit na medyo malapit na ako graduate noong 2009, I still wasn't sure if I wanted to continue interior design as a career path. And to say that interior design was my top choice would be a huge lie. Kasi ang gusto ko talaga before ako mag-graduate ng high school was either mag-cartooning or magbanda.
As a graduating student na wala man lang idea kung ano ang interior design nung nag-start ako noong 2005 to finally finishing an actual space after 4 years of studying,
it helped seal the deal for me. Or at least, made me want to try harder. So yeah, this is me redeveloping my first ever actual project with my current design knowledge. We'll see.
Ayun, as I mentioned in my other video, sketching is an integral part of my process. And this one, it's no exception. I won't explain this process again, but I encourage you to watch my other video to see how I develop my concepts and projects. Back in 2005 to 2009, Asian Modern had such a huge following. I remember a lot of us in college were doing plates like Bali-inspired rooms, Tropical Modern, or Zen Asian Fusion, whatever that means. Sorry. So when I was conceptualizing this space, naturally, I went with what I felt was good design at the time. Asian, modern, modern Asian, Asian modern, kung ano man. I was also working with I believe 3 other classmates in the same home. Mine was the master bedroom, and they were doing other rooms also as their practicum requirement. Of course, we all had to make sure that our outputs aligned. We were so lucky to be trusted by the family with their home. I am still so grateful to this day that they supported our visions even if hindi pa naman talaga namin alam kung anong ginagawa namin. I'm going to stay true to the original design here. What I mean is, I'm going to deconstruct my 2009 vision for the space while still keeping the soul of what my original intent was, if that makes any sense. Ang sarap ding mag-revisit ng sarili mong mga gawa. It allows you to check on past mistakes. Maraming nakakatawa sa sarili mong mga proseso from a few years back, and at the same time, ang dami ding nakakainis. Immersing myself on a memory from 17 years ago is also kinda bittersweet. Sipin mo, hirap na hirap ka nang tapusin yung mga school plates, pero ewan ko kung paano, nakakahanap ka pa ng oras para maglakwatsa. Cramming sa deadlines, pero maghapon ding nakatambay. And those petty misunderstanding with classmates, ang liit pala nila kumpara sa mga totoong problema ngayon. Realizing it now, getting old is the real school. University was basically nursery compared to it. Aminin man natin o hindi, a lot of us thought college was the hardest phase of life, only to realize na wala pa pala yun sa totoong mundo ng adulting. Putik yan. Pwede bang bumalik na lang sa maanong ulam? I feel like while the design was good enough for a graduating student in 2009, it also kinda looked flat visually. My material selections mixed with the amount of lines plus the color choices made it look monotonous. These are some items that I wanted to work on while doing this preliminary perspective. Sa totoo lang, I enjoy this side quest more than I expected. I love learning and this one was a good design exercise. Siguro dapat mas dalasan ko pa tong gawin. So ayun, from a shitty first try to a first completed project to a new study and now to this. takes a lot of time, energy, and creative juice to pull off a video like this. Between the shoots, hand drawings, 3D modeling, and editing, it took me about 2 full weeks before I ended up with something I felt was actually worth your time. Real design isn't as simple as typing a prompt and getting an instant result. Kahit na yan pa ang pinapalabas ng social media minsan. I'd like to think this isn't self-serving, but rather a gentle reminder to fellow creatives, colleagues, aspiring designers, or actually anyone. Na minsan, breaking away from our usual routines and looking inward is where authentic, meaningful work actually begins.